But yes, we are your LSB orientation leader. So my name is Catherine Yambao. I'm a rising sophomore. I will be doing a major in finance and a minor in sociology. And I guess I'll also say that in the School of Business, I am involved in Women in Business and the Finance Association.
Hi everyone, I'm Disha. I'm a rising sophomore. I'm majoring in MIS and minoring in CS. I'm involved in Women in Business, and I'm thinking about getting involved in ISN now. So after the presentation, I'll hopefully get involved.
Hi, I'm Caroline Chen. I'm a rising junior this year. I double in marketing and communications, and also I'm an international student. So if you want to come to our international event, yeah, register on Bronco Exchange.
All right. And with that being said, we're just going to get right into the 4 associations that we have today. So I believe we have marketing, information systems, accounting, and real estate. So those 4 will be presenting today. So the rest will be probably sometime next week if they are talking to y'all. So with that being said, I will let marketing take the floor.
Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's doing well over summer. So I'm the president of the Undergraduate Marketing Association. And just to give a quick background on myself, I'm a rising senior here at Santa Clara, and I'm studying finance with double minors in management information systems and classics. So although I'm not tied directly to the marketing department, I am the president of the association. And I've been the president. This is my 2nd year serving as president. And then before that, I served as the VP of finance. So if you want to go to the next slide, I'll just briefly talk about our mission as an association tied to the Levy School of Business. So we want to help, I'm so sorry. We want to help undergraduate students gain the necessary skills and insights to pursuing a marketing related career path. We're open to all majors, and this kind of includes that we focus on a lot of building of soft skills. So we're actually pretty split equally between the majors that our members are within the business school and beyond. If you want to go to the next slide, I can talk a little bit more about how to join. And what our kind of format looks like. So we're an events-based club. So that means throughout each quarter, we'll host 2 to 3 events usually. They're open to everyone, but by signing up for our newsletter, you'll get special access to when our events are, what they're going to be, as well as internship opportunities and other things like that. Our events are usually a combination of philanthropy, networking skills, and then marketing related specific paths. So whether that's hearing from industry leaders in marketing over a panel, or we also host a lot of workshopping events where we have one-on-one experience with resumes, interviewing, networking, cold calling, warm emailing, and all of these terms. That's kind of what we're focused on. I think it's really beneficial for any major to join. I know it's helped me a lot with my public speaking and interviewing skills, as well as just feeling confident in a room to network with other alumni as well. So if you're interested in joining, you can scan that QR code to be added to our newsletter, and feel free to email me with any other questions, but I'll be sticking around to the end of the event to answer Q&A as well. And that's just kind of like a summary of what we are. So
Just leave it here for a bit in case y'all need to like scan this QR code. It might ask you to log in with your SU email because it did ask me that. So you could just do that really quickly, and I'll just like I'll wait like 30 seconds.
And shout out to our Instagram. If you don't want to sign up for our newsletter, that's completely understandable. We post everything on our newsletter on our Instagram as well, which you can find at SCU UMA.
Alrighty, hello everybody. My name is Spencer Stevens. I am the president of the Santa Clara Real Estate Association. I guess if you want to go to the next slide, I'll just hop into things and I'll kind of give an overview and what we do. So I guess a little background on myself. I'm a senior from Portland, Oregon. And then my co-president on the right, who could not be here tonight, her name is Natalie. She is a senior from California, studying finance and real estate. Like Sarah just said, feel free to contact us. Our email is going to be throughout this whole thing, and we'll have some QR codes and whatnot. But I guess a little background on the Real Estate Association. We are one of the Levy School of Business's biggest clubs. We have almost 500 active members. A lot of what we do is open to everybody, so you don't have to be in the Levy School of Business. I will give you guys a little background on how to join, and then I will also give you guys a little bit of a background on the kinds of events we hold, and I guess the progression throughout the years and how you can get involved as little or as much as you want. I guess if you want to click over one. So for events that we kind of hold throughout the year, if you guys have ever been interested in seeing things like the Google campus or the Apple campus or the NVIDIA headquarters, or any of the big prominent Silicon Valley establishments and where they work, kind of the famous ones, we hold yearly building tours at all these. So I guess if you guys want to get connected, one of the things to be on the lookout of is we're going to have a Google campus tour coming up early in the fall. So right when you guys get to school, for the most part, that's one of our big things. We bus everyone there. There's oftentimes food and drinks and conversations with executives from these companies, just about where they work and how, I guess, the headquarters work for their place of employment. And then the other two big events that we hold every year are social events. So we get together a lot at places like the Hut, which is one of the on-campus bars, and we have bowling events and golf events and random things just to network with peers that are kind of interested in the same things and want to get connected. We also hold a lot of social events that are tailored towards gaining internships and things, which I'll talk about later, but definitely a good way to get involved. Then lastly, kind of our big event of the year is called the Real Estate Symposium. This event is open to anybody in the Bay Area, so it could be anyone from 5-year-old to industry professionals. Every year we have some CEO from some big real estate company come out and talk on a given topic. It's great. There's food, open bar, lots of conversations. It's always on campus. And last year we had roughly 300 people come out to it. We had the CEO of Marcus & Millichap, which is a big brokerage company, talk about how the workplace is changing, I guess, from COVID. So if that's of interest to anybody, you'll start seeing some things pop up here and there about that as the year progresses. And then if you want to click to the next one, another thing that we offer that's pretty specific to the Real Estate Association is called the Mentorship Program. Every year, right when you guys get to school, within the first quarter, we start to send out some things about it. Basically, what we do is if you sign up for the mentorship program and you get through the process, we pair you with somebody in the industry as kind of like a one-on-one coaching program. So a lot of the time it's people in the Bay Area or people that have gone to Santa Clara in the past and want to kind of redistribute wealth to the younger generations. From this, a lot of people get internship opportunities. So if you and your mentor connect, there's some place to get jobs later down the road. And then the third thing that's kind of good for this one, it's resume building, right? Like you're talking to a bunch of people, you're meeting a bunch of people, you get some insight into some things that you want, don't want, and whatnot. And then kind of our last big thing I'm going to talk about tonight in terms of what we do as an association is the career fair. This year we have switched everything up. Usually we hold it in the spring. However, we're going to hold it just a few weeks into you guys starting. So it's never too early to get started on this kind of thing. Every year we have this big career fair with 25 plus companies, some of which are shown below, that offer internships for freshmen, juniors, seniors, employment opportunities for after college, in all of the different, I guess, facets of real estate. Yes, like Catherine just said, this is different from the fall career fair. This is just real estate focused. We hold our own. So if this is something that you guys are super interested in, or just want to come out and talk, before the big fall career fair, it's something that's super fun. Kind of the same thing. We have food and connections, and it's, kind of turns into a social thing. So as freshmen, which most of you guys are, you're going to be able to come out and meet people from all different grade levels and kind of talk and see what you're interested in, if you're interested in it at all. And I guess kind of my last slide is just kind of how to get involved. These 3 different QR codes are to 3 of our different main platforms. So the easiest way to get involved with us, regardless if you're in the School of Business or not, is through our newsletter. We send out usually during the year, like bi-weekly updates that have upcoming events and things to be on the lookout for, and deadlines for things real estate focused. And then we also have, yes, the Instagram right there, which is linked in the chat. And then also our LinkedIn is one way we stay connected, because we are like a professional focused industry, or a professional focused association. So a lot of the stuff we do is tailored to more than just students. It's to getting our community engaged and have everyone talk. But like I said, anyone feel free to reach out to myself or Natalie, who's not here, or if you don't remember our emails, take a screenshot of this. The Real Estate Association at SU.edu is a good place to contact. We check that pretty frequently, but I will also stick around for questions at the end if anyone has it. That's kind of what we got though. Thanks, guys.
I'll give it like a couple seconds just for people to scan the different QR codes. Yeah. And yes, as they've mentioned, we are going to do like a major Q&A at the end. So you could type your questions in the chat now or keep them until later. Okay. And then that will be time for ISN.
Hi, everyone. My name is Preeti, and I'm the president of the Information Systems and Analytics Student Network, abbreviated ISN. Next slide, please. So the ISN is a student network for students who are interested in opportunities intersecting business and technology. It's a student-run club that is overseen by the ISA department, or the Information Systems and Analytics department, which comprises of management information systems, accounting information systems, and business analytics degrees. But we do not limit our student network to just ISA majors. In fact, a significant proportion of students who are part of our network are actually from different majors, including like finance, marketing. We even have some computer science majors and engineering majors. This is really a club where we try to cover a lot of different career pathways for people who are interested in opportunities that involve business skills and technical skills. And so this can really range from like, interested in working in consulting, or maybe business analytics or data analytics, or maybe something more technical like cloud computing, or even like niche areas like cryptocurrency. Or even like, if you want to go into accounting, but you want to know how you can like implement more technical skills in that route. So we really cover like a huge range of different like areas where you can apply both business and tech skills. Next slide, please. So there's 4 types of events that ISN usually holds. The first one is like recruiting sessions and networking events. And in the past, we've held these events with companies like Google, PwC, Deloitte, and Accenture. And again, our aim with this is to give people in our student network the opportunity to really network with different companies and different sort of career pathways, and to really explore what you want to do. And we really try to break down that barrier of, like tech isn't scary, it isn't hard to break into tech. And if you have an interest in exploring tech, then that's what we really try to do with these sessions too, is to have these recruiters talk to you about what could you do in this like company and these different fields. We also hold skill workshops. In the past, we've held some technical workshops like Tableau and Python workshops, and we also hold like soft skill workshops for resume building, LinkedIn, and last year we also held one for figuring out how you can find different opportunities on Handshake. The third type of event that we usually hold is alumni engagement, and we do this at least once a quarter. The ISN really believes that it's important to engage with alumni from SCU, because that's the easiest way to really get information, to learn more about what you're interested in, and to get like advice and insight from people who have, gone through our school and had that experience and are currently working. In the past, we've done alumni engagements with really a wide range of companies. So this is not an exhaustive list by any means, but includes individuals from Amazon, Facebook, Bain, Cisco, VMware, EY, and PwC. The last type of event that we do is professor speaker series, and we really try to pick different professors who have a lot of experience in the field, so that they can really, provide information. And usually we do it by a certain topic. So for example, the most recent professor speaker series that we held was last year, and it was an event with Professor Hassan Al-Khatib, who was actually a former Microsoft executive. So that was super cool. Next slide. Here's our current ISN board. We're actually in the process of actively recruiting members for a board because a lot of people graduated last year. And sorry, next slide. So I'm going to pass this off to the Director of Technology, Bo, who's going to expand a little more on this.
Hey guys, I'm Bo. I'm a sophomore, or I'm going to be a junior majoring in MIS, minor in business analytics and computer science. So if you're interested in joining our board, this is like the perfect opportunity because you can become a freshman representative for our club. There's no technical skills required, and it's a great opportunity to learn and be involved in like ISN event planning. And you get to be involved in like the different roles that we have. So like Director of Technology, marketing, employer relations, all those things. You get to see the behind the scenes of how we reach out to people and, plan our events. And if you have any interest in, the bridge between business and technology, this is a great opportunity to get involved early on. And it's something I wish I had done sooner. And with that, you got to go to the next slide. So you can reach out to us fall quarter, just follow our socials, sign up for our newsletter to keep in touch. And that's it.
So again, just, yes, scan the QR codes. I just saw Disha do it. So you got an OL doing it, so you better do it too. Yeah, again, these are obviously great opportunities for the Levy School of Business. So yeah. Okay, so I believe we just have one more association left. So there you are.
Hi, everyone. It's nice to meet all of you. My name is Bethany, and I'm the current president of the Scu Accounting Association, and we usually go by Scu AA for short. I wanted to start it off by sharing with all of you what Scu AA actually is. So Scu Accounting Association is a student-run organization that helps undergrads prepare for a career in accounting through professional and social activities designed to stimulate and develop the skills and relationships essential to an accounting career. I wanted to introduce myself. So my name is Bethany, like I said, and my major is accounting with a minor in real estate. So I do take part in quite a few of the real estate events that Spencer was talking to us about a little earlier. My involvement with SCUAA has been for a little over a year now, and there's my email if you ever have any questions about the Accounting Association or the requirements for an accounting degree. I'd be more than happy to chat about that. And I just wanted to share a little anecdote that I wanted to join the SCUAA officer team because I wanted to be a part of a larger community of accountants because there are a lot of requirements to fulfill the accounting degree. So a lot of the accounting students stick together. So that's why I really wanted to get involved and meet my classmates, the accounting department, and especially the accounting firms. In terms of how all of you can get involved in the Accounting Association, so membership is automatic for all accounting and accounting information systems majors. So unlike the other associations that have talked today, our club is mainly for accountants because we're providing events that are specifically for furthering your career in accounting. However, we are open if students that are interested in pursuing accounting as a major, they want to come check out our events. We're more than happy to have them, especially because we'd love to have you as another accounting major. And there are no official meetings, and our events are quarterly for all declared accounting students and anyone interested or that has the interest in joining accounting. I also wanted to give a quick overview of what the structure of the Accounting Association looks like. So essentially, the Accounting Association is comprised of the accounting department, which includes the professors and any one of our advisors that you can see on the right hand of our screen. We also work very closely with the accounting firms, so they are part of our association. And then you have our officer team, as well as all of our members. So that's what we really mean when we refer to SCUAA. but specifically in terms of officers, we have 10 students, 5 which are rising seniors and 5 which are rising juniors. So for the seniors have the roles of president, firm relations, student relations, treasurer, and events, whereas the junior officers are just junior officers, and then during their senior year, they'll rise up to one of the 5 senior officer roles because being an officer is a 2-year commitment. So if you are planning to major in accounting or accounting information systems and want to join our team, the application for that will be near the winter and spring of your sophomore year. And lastly, on the right-hand side, like I mentioned, we have Professor Matt Cedergren, who's our advisor for Accounting Association, and Linda Zuccaro, who's part of CARE, which is the Center for Accounting Research and Education, who is our program manager. So both Linda and Professor Cedergren really help in planning all of our events. Our goals for SCUAA during the 2022 to 23 school year are to create more opportunities for in-person socials for accounting students to meet outside of the classroom, because at least for my age group that was moving up into their senior year now, a lot of our primary accounting classes were online, so we didn't have that initial opportunity to meet everyone. So we're really excited to get back in person and have more events which you all can be a part of. And we want to provide students with more information regarding accounting internships. And we're planning on collaborating more so with the accounting department and the advisory board, who is made up of really high up professionals in the accounting world. Next, some ways that you can help by networking and some more networking opportunities are to attend Meet the Firms. So kind of like the last club was referring to, we have firms such as PwC, Deloitte, EY, Moss Adams, Grant Thornton, and so many accounting firms that you can think of at our career fair, which is separate than the career fair that I'm sure you all have heard about separately. But in the pictures below, that's some images from our Meet the Firms event. Next, we also have the Sophomore Accounting Career Fair, which takes place winter quarter, which is more of a time for students to get to know some of the accounting firms and just talk to professionals on a more candid basis and see if accounting is actually for them. And of course, you can network at all of our SCUAA socials, where we have dinner parties, pizza nights, and anything else you can think of. Lastly, feel free to stay connected with us. So we have a newsletter, which is on the left-hand side of the screen, as well as our Instagram, which is, like Catherine said in the chat, SCU_AA. And as always, you can email our SCUA email or me if you ever have any questions. I'd be happy to talk to you about them.
Yes, we'll just give it a couple of seconds for y'all to scan the QR codes.
Okay, so here's now our Q&A session. So if you have any questions, either related to the associations or LSB or on campus, anything, you can type in the chat. They're either your OLs or the association leaders will respond to you. Feel free to ask any question.
And then for this portion, I'll stop like the recording.